Nick and Elena are impressed with the 3 villas they have seen and what the beautiful island has to offer. Now they need to sit down with their property professionals to recap.
I brought some partners of our office. We cooperate with lawyers and civil engineers.
Zoe brought 2 of her professional colleagues to help Nick and Elena with any questions they have. Efstathios Papastathis is a Greek lawyer and Nikos Maroulas is a Greek civil engineer, both working in Edipsos Evia.
The house we saw, which is 2 homes side by side, what it requires to have the center wall knocked down, close the 2 doors and make 1.
Όλα αυτά μπορούν να γίνουν με μεθοδικότητα, αλλά βέβαια πάνω απ' όλα πρέπει να ξέρουμε τι επιθυμεί ο κάθε ιδιοκτήτης. Εάν λοιπόν μας δώσει τις επιθυμίες, μπορούμε να τα εφαρμόσουμε.
It's not quite difficult to make the changes inside the house. It depends what you have in mind, and then with the right cooperation with the engineer, you can do all the changes you need by getting the right permit license for these changes.
How difficult would it be for, in this case, for the law, to do those changes, in your experience?
From the perspective of the law, I believe that it will take about 7 or 10 days.
Oh, great, okay.
How long it takes to have the papers transfer from the seller to the new owner, and what it requires to do that, to transfer like the trust deed from one to the other.
The first step is for the lawyer to go to the mortgage office, to the mortgage registry office, and check out the contracts of the seller. If everything is okay, if there is no mortgage or any seizure or any vindication for this property, then you go to a notary office. The contracts, the notary writes the contracts, and then we go to the proper tax office, and the tax office estimates the value of the property.
Approximately what percentage a buyer has to pay? Is that based, I'm sure, at the value of the house, but what's the percentage?
Approximately it's 10%.
So about 10%.
About 10%, and the other expenses are the notary's fee and the expenses for the mortgage registry office to deposit their contracts.
We have to notice that it's not the amount of money, the value of the house we buy. The taxes are the value the house has in the tax office. It's a difference there. When a house is
Yeah.
Okay, when a house costs 900,000 euro, we don't have to pay taxes 10% of the 900,000 euro. Maybe in the tax law, the cost of the house will be 500,000.
So there is a difference. Taxes on a 500,000.
Yeah, that's
okay.
the difference.
Okay.
Assuming that I'm buying a house which is worth €500,000 euros, what's the expenses I anticipate to pay on a top of the €500,000 euros?
Yes. The total amount you will pay with everything inside, taxes, notary's fee, expenses for the mortgage office, for the real estate, everything will be about 70,000 or 75,000.
75,000.
With the insightful information from the property professionals, Nick and Elena feel better equipped to make a purchase decision.
Zoe, I really want to thank you, the lawyer and the architect.
You did a fantastic job. Thank you very much. And thank you for bringing your team.
Okay, I
And
hope
so for us
I
to
was
make a
helpful
decision.
to you to think and
absolutely.
decide what are you going
Absolutely.
to do.
And we now have enough information, like you said, to make a good decision to get our house.